just as we do on every one of our baby sessions, we're going to start with just our little warm-up song. So if you just like to sway your babies from side to side, very good. And we're going to give those arms a really big stretch. Can you stretch those arms as far as they'll go? And let's give that arm a little wave. And that other one a little wave. And a nice big stretch. Very good, guys. And the other one. Lovely. Now let's work on those leggies. Let's give those leggies a little shake. Shake, shake, shake. And just give that a nice stretch, just as far as it'll go. There we go. And the other one. Oh, how far will that one go? And let's do that again. A nice big stretch. And the other one. And let's give those leggies a little shake. Very good. That was nice and fun, wasn't it? Now, as ever, let's go under and wee. Turn our babies over. Should we do that again? Let's go wee. And we'll do that one more time. Ready? Wee. Lovely. Let's give ourselves a big clap and we will turn that music down. Well done, everybody. Now, guys, for those of you who've joined us for the first session today, this is our baby special. We are going to do some songs and some exercises and tell you some benefits about playing with your babies and how it's going to help to aid their development. Please just join in with as much or as little as you and your baby feel comfortable in doing. Don't forget as well, you can watch all of our baby sessions back, so if you miss anything, you can just come back later. For today's session, we are going to need something that your babies can hold. So it might be one of their rattles that you've got, or if you're a Tumble Tots member, you will have your balloon cover. So we can have one of those. Those are great for sort of sensory play as well. Or maybe a ball or lummy stick, anything that they can hold in both of their hands. But first of all, we need to get warmed up. And our first song is all about the wheels on the bus. So we're going to roly-poly our baby's arms, just like so. And then we're going to ring the bell. So we're just going to point their finger and ding, ding, ding the bell. We are then going to clap our hands. So if you can clap your baby's hands, that is great for their hand-eye coordination. And we will finish with roly-polying our arms again. So, Tumble Tots babies and mummies out there, are you ready? Well, let's listen for that music. We'll turn it up nice and loud as well. Let's roly-poly.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long.
Now with their finger,
Bell on the bus goes ting, 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 ting. The bell on the bus goes ting, ting, ting all day long. The babies on the bus all clap their hands, clap their hands, clap their hands. The babies on the bus all clap their hands all day long.
and let's roly-poly again.
Bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long.
And roly-poly to the end. Very good, everyone. And give those arms a nice big stretch out. Well done, everybody. That was excellent. And that is actually our special version of Wheels on the Bus, especially designed for our babies' sound perception. Tumble Tots, we are now going to do a body identification rhyme. So mums, if you would like to join in with this, we are going to point to different parts of your baby's body, but also this is great for their vocabulary development. We know at Tumble Tots that babies need as much exposure to language as possible, so the more we can talk to our babies, the more enriched their language development is going to be. I'll do the rhyme twice, so maybe you can join in on the second time. Let's go. I have two eyes to see with. cheeks for you to pinch, and then I'll run away. Give yourself a clap. Tumble Tots, shall we have another little go at that? Let's have a little go. Are we ready? I have 2 eyes to see with. I have 2 feet that run. I have 2 hands to wave with, and a nose I have but one. Beep, beep, beep. I have 2 ears to hear with, and a tongue to say good day. I have 2 cheeks for you to pinch, and then I'll run away. Well done, Tumble Tots. Give yourselves a clap. That was excellent. Well done, everybody. Now then, we are going to start now our exercise. It's going to help with your baby's hand-eye coordination. As I said, anything you have in your house that babies can hold will be great for this activity. So it might be one of their rattles, it might be their balloon cover, or it might be one of our sensory balls. Let me just show you one of these. These are our sensory balls. They come in the pack of 6. I think I've shown you these before. They're great for babies to grip onto. As I said, they're lovely sensory balls. So anything that a baby can hold onto. To start off with, I am going to demonstrate. Obviously, I've got TT. You've got your real babies at home, so it might be a little bit more fidgety. But all I'd like you to do, guys, is pop your baby's hands onto the balloon cover or object that you're going to ask them to hold, and place your hand over it, over theirs. Oh, let me sit TT up a little bit. Maybe your baby's a bit easier than TT. And all I want you to do, guys, is whilst your baby is holding that balloon cover or anything they are holding, is give those arms a big stretch. So effectively your hands are on top of theirs, and you're going to lift that object up and give their arms a nice big stretch over their head, and then bring it back down. As I said, this is going to help with their hand-eye coordination and also give those big muscles a nice big stretch out. So as I said, holding the object between 2 hands, just stretch that arms up above their head. Just hold it for a couple of seconds, and let's go back down again. Brilliant. As I said, you can do this with any kind of object. You use one of your rattles. This will also help with their sensory play. We've talked a lot about sensory play over the last couple of weeks, so this will help with their sound perception, which is also going to help develop, when they start developing their language skills, okay? So again, just holding it. If you need to, put your hands over theirs, and you can just guide that stretch up above their heads. Well done, guys. That is great. And then you can give it a nice shake in front of them. The shake will help their sound, and also if it's a rattle like this one that I've just pulled out of my toy bag, it will be their visual as well. So that will help that. Okay, so we've done that, stretching up high. Now, what I would encourage is your baby to sit down as much as possible. If they can sit unaided, you might need to help them if not. So they're sitting up with their legs stretched out. And the same kind of process we're going to do is, I'm going to use one of my little EZ balls. These are great because they've got a nice texture on them. So we're going to hold that ball, and this time we're going to just stretch those arms and see how far that stretch will go from the hips, okay? So if I just pop TT there, so we're going to hold the ball in your baby's hands, and then just stretch them over and back it comes. This would be a great game to play if you're doing something like row, row, row your boat, because you can do it opposite as well. But you can quite happily sit behind your baby with their hands, with your hands on theirs, and just pop it down onto their legs, bring it back up, and a big stretch up. Brilliant. And let's go all the way back down. See if they can touch their legs, and back up again. Well done, everybody. That was great. That's a really simple exercise. You can do with anything you've got in the house. So our next game that we're going to do, we're actually going to do another song and talk about playing peekaboo. So I'm sure we all play peekaboo with our babies at home. In our classes, peekaboo is great because we have some lovely big tunnels, some nice clear tunnels that we can play peekaboo with. But peekaboo is a really important game to play with your baby. First of all, it helps build their visual tracking skills so they can track where things are. It helps to build their social skills, so understanding sort of social rules about coming and going, but also it helps to build what we call their object permanence. And basically, our object permanence, we've got it ingrained in us. We know that something exists even if we can't see it. So, say for example, I cover my eyes, I know that you're still there. However, babies aren't born with an object permanence. So we need to help build this. So you might have experienced, if you cover your eyes or if you go into the other room, babies sometimes might scream. This is because they haven't built that object permanence up. So we can help do that. And a really good game of peekaboo is a great way to do that. So we're going to put on our next action song and we're going to play a game of peekaboo. So shall we listen to that music and get ready to cover out your baby's eyes, and I will talk you through the actions as we go. Let's listen very carefully. Are we ready?
Can you play
So cover your baby's eyes.
I can play a peekaboo.
Are you there? Cover them.
Yes, I am.
Are you there?
Yes, I am. Peeka, 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 peekaboo.
And we're going to go through that again.
Can you play a peekaboo?
I can play a peekaboo.
Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Peeka, 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 peekaboo.
Well done, Tumble Tots. And this is a great one to play if you're sitting opposite your baby, okay? So we're going to play that song again. Now we've just gone through the actions. And if you can, if your baby is happy to sit unaided in front of you, pop them down in front of you. What I'll do, whoop, sorry about that, TT, is just as we're doing classes or maybe with row, row, row your boat, I'm just going to sit TT between my feet and bring them together, okay? TT has not got a spine, so this is not going to be very useful. But we're going to play that song again and I will do the actions as if you were doing them, as if you were going to play peekaboo with your little one. So let's listen to that music again, get ready to cover our eyes.
Can you play a peekaboo?
I can play a peekaboo.
Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Peeka, 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 peekaboo.
And again.
Can you play a peekaboo?
I can play a peekaboo.
Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Peeka, 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 peekaboo.
Well done, Tumble Tots. And doing a game like peekaboo to some nice gentle music, just as our peekaboo song, will really make the activity fun and relaxed for your baby. As I said, another great way to play peekaboo and build that object permanence is through like your play tents that you may have at home, or through any tunnels. We've got a lovely tunnel on our website, our caterpillar tunnel. They're sounding like hotcakes actually, and they're a lovely tunnel to be in the garden, really like quite a short tunnel, but they can help build that object permanence as well. Okay, so now we've done that, we're going to do another exercise now, and this exercise is going to aim to help strengthen your baby's shoulder and arm muscles. It's really important we build up the strength in our baby's arms and in particularly their shoulders, because these are the muscles that are required to help that process of crawling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up on my knees, and those of you who have been attending our classes prior to the lockdown, you may have done this exercise. It's called the Dolphin, and essentially what I'm going to ask you guys to do is take your babies under their hips, okay, fully, so you've fully got their weight. Then as their legs are going to be really wiggly, unlike TT's, I want you to just take the weight of their hips and encourage their arms to go down on the mat. You may want to, let me put one of my sensory balls here, you may want to put a sensory ball in front of them, but the idea being they're almost in a dolphin shape with their hips and legs up in the air and their arms are fully extended. You just want to keep that position for 2 or 3 seconds at a time, As I say, that's going to really help to build that arm and shoulder strength whilst you actually take most of their weight. Only do it for a couple of seconds and as much or as little as you feel comfortable and confident in doing. But the main objective, as I said, is to have your babies by the hips. Right then guys, so today we have talked about our object permanence and playing peekaboo. We've talked through some of our body parts. As ever as well, we have lots of sensory stuff available on our online shop, including these great foil blankets. They're just $1.99 guys, so go and get those. And our sensory balls, we've still got a few boxes of those, so go and get those. But before we finish, we are currently running a competition, and all we want you to do is head over to our Facebook page, find the competition, it's pinned at the top, and we just want to see you and your babies taking part in our Tumble Tots at Home session. They can be wearing their lovely Tumble Tots t-shirt or just something yellow. 5 lucky winners will all receive a Tumble Tots at Home activity pack, which includes 2 lummy sticks, which we actually used last week and we've used in quite a few of our baby sessions. A lovely activity ring, which is wipeable and can also go in the dishwasher. We have our streamer included in the pack as well, which is great for some sensory play, and the all-important Tumble Tots bean bag. Those activity packs are still available online as well for you to buy, but you might as well have a go at the competition as well. Tumble Tots, we are coming to the end of our class now, so we're going to do, let me just get in my position, our final song, which is 3 Little Monkeys. And move some of this stuff. And our 3 little monkeys were jumping on the bed, but one fell off, and he bumped his head. Mummy called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. So, Tumble Tots, mummies and grown-ups out there, shall we listen for the music and get ready to be our monkeys? Let's listen. Can you bounce up and down?
3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mommy called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mommy called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mommy called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Well done everybody, that was great. I've had a really lovely Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget, if you follow us on Instagram, we have put up lots of our Instagram stories based on playing with your baby and the benefits, including that object permanence tip. Tumble Tots grown-ups, I will see you again next Wednesday at 3 o'clock. As ever, I am back every other weekday as well at 10 AM for fun-filled active sessions. Thanks for joining me everybody, and I hope you have a lovely week and a lovely rest of your Wednesday afternoon. Say bye, TT.